Okay, good evening, everyone. I was actually able to grab a free moment, so I will be doing the Las Vegas race now. Now this is in the truck series, 100% single stage race. Everything's totally maxed out, so I am 100% basically expecting to win this race. So, yeah, we'll definitely see where we go. This is going to be the setup right here. Nipa Gaming is the original person for this setup, and has worked for the 3 seasons that I've been in the trucks so far. And yeah, definitely. So we're going to qualify and see how we do.
Hammer down.
So similar to Xfinity, Las Vegas is, especially if you're in a 100% or 100 truck, you should almost never have to let up at all. In fact, this is going to be a slaughter of a race.
You got 1 lap to go. Concentrate. Give us all you got here.
I'm actually expecting to be on pole as well. It's actually going to be more of a challenge to see how many trucks I lap. Alright, coming around 4.
All right.
And pole.
Where's that put us on the track?
Oh my god. By 6/10. Let's go. Alright, that's the rest of the starting order, and Matt Crafton's going to be alongside. And let's get on it.
I'm in. Drive safe. Be smart, but have a good day. Almost ready. Green flag. Green flag. Got a car up top. Got a car high now.
So, weirdly enough, in terms of strategy and pit stops, we are looking at a 2-stop
Stay on the bottom
race.
right here. Still there.
However,
All clear.
since this truck is so disgustingly overpowered, I'm actually going to let Matt Crafton get alongside. I'm going to just clear him off of 3 and 4, so it's not going to even be that much of
You're
a
all
worry.
clear up top.
Just want to see if it will help him out for clearing Johnny Sauter. Okay. But yeah, in terms of strategy, it's a 2-stop over race, but since this truck is so disgustingly overpowered on this track itself, I can actually kind of do this in terms of like regular segments and be 100% okay. So I'm actually going to try that. It's going to be a challenge of mine, because there's not really going to be that much to lose. I mean, I already have a win in the books for winning at Atlanta, so we're already locked into the playoffs. So essentially at this point, it'd be for pride's sake. So essentially what we're gonna do is we're going to, if a caution comes out, before we make our first pit stop, we are going to split this race into thirds. Actually, I have to do the math on that. So, like, lap 45 is when we'll pit. I mean, we save plenty of fuel around here, so like that's not going to be an issue at all. However, if a caution does come out before 45, then we will stay out, and we will do whatever the lead AI do. like I said, it's just going to be a fun little challenge of mine. Because this is like a no-risk race. Or nothing to lose type of thing. Because here we are 5 laps in and already 4 seconds ahead. I guess this is payback for how bad we did at Auto Club and Xfinity. And that this is what we're truly capable of. So yeah, the only problem with this race is that since we're so disgustingly overpowered, there's not going to be a whole lot of on-track action. I know, shocking. The real excitement is when we start lapping trucks. And like I said, that's like a side challenge of how many trucks I can lap. 8 seconds out in front, and that's in 9 laps. Through my headphones I can already hear the back end of the train approaching. They're on the backstretch right now.
Great job, driver. That's a fast lap right there.
I think I literally just matched that lap time. Let's see what it is this time around.
Great job, driver. That's a fast lap
Nice.
right there.
Wasn't even really trying. As we're doing our fastest laps of the race, basically a quarter of the way into the stint. And there's the back end of the field. Let's take a lap in cockpit cam. This truck just feels so planted. Feels so good. Okay, we're going to take the high line. There we go.
Inside.
Yeah, just drive right around them on the outside.
You got all the room you need. You're clear.
God, I feel like Christopher Bell, like what he was at Las Vegas and Auto Club. At one point, I'm pretty sure he had like an entire, like a quarter of the track to himself in terms of the lead.
Clear all around. Still there. Clear all around.
Nice. Kind of messed up the momentum with Jordan Anderson there, but it's not that big of a deal.
Clear all around.
So I'm actually going to start saving fuel, so I'm actually going to start letting up
Inside.
on corner entries. Because, hell, I have a 20-second lead. I can afford to mess it up a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to start backing down my lap times a little bit, and that'll save some fuel. That because we're still fast in a straight line.
Careful, still there. Clear all around.
And also still putting time in between myself and Johnny.
Stay high, still there. You're all clear on the bottom.
There we go. Oh, it's Ben Rhodes now in second. Nice. Good for him. I see Brett Moffitt up there. What is he doing back here?
Need you to stay on the bottom right here. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. All right, now clear low.
Duck and weave.
Need you to stay up high here. Stay up high. Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line. All right, careful now. Still there.
I think I'm just gonna full throttle this one.
You got all the room you need. You're clear. That car there is on your inside.
There we go.
It's inside.
Easy.
Bottom lane's clear. Use it if you need it.
There we go. Already saved a lap. That wasn't intentional. Alright, so what's the gap between them? 22 seconds. Nice. So they're being held up by traffic. Just a couple more laps of this fuel saving. Yeah, I think this generally makes this race much more exciting if we put a challenge on there of splitting this perfectly into 3 segments. Because if a caution comes out after that happens, I know I have the truck in order to actually race on by. I have no doubt in my mind that I'm not going to win this race. And like I said on the top of the show, if a caution comes out, I'm going to follow what the AI do. The lead AI, because most likely they'll stay out. I'm gonna full throttle this one, so I do have the pace. I'm just choosing to hold back a little bit, just to add that extra spice in there. Totally just gap gilling. Yeah, we already have 24 seconds. I probably could have caught them by now if I was full throttling, but for the past like 12 or so laps, letting off. It saves fuel, but at this point I don't need it, so I can full throttle the rest of the way. It's I call this race the triple challenge. Challenge 1 is to lap the entire field. Challenge 2 is win the race by pitting by not using strategy. So like on laps 45, 90, we are gonna stop no matter what. And if a caution comes out in between then, I'm doing what the lead AI do, which 9 out of 10 times, it's stay out. Coming up on 8th place, freezing to lap them. And I see front row sitter Matt Crafton up there as well. Yeah, being in this good of a truck is just awesome. And just to reiterate, this is on Legend AI, just at 100, 100, 100, because I have my own team. Whoa! Bailey Curry just stopped right there.
Inside.
Probably going to get an angry message from Matt Crafton after that. Oh well, whatever.
Bottom lane's clear. Use it if you need it.
Alright, back to business.
Alright, now you're clear.
That wear is actually starting to kick in a little bit.
Still there. All clear, all clear. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Clear all around.
Truck is starting to tighten up a little bit now that the tires are starting to fall off. 3 and 4 is still fine though. So, what we have, John Hunter Nemechek and Justin Haley up next to lap. Ben Rhodes is up here as well. And I see Johnny Sauter too. To the extreme high line. Oh, that's Dalton Sargent. Okay. Did I already go past Justin Haley?
Still there. Careful. Still there. Clear all the way to the bottom. Clear down low. Clear outside. Hold your line. You got one inside. Hold your line. All right, now you're clear.
All right, after this corner.
Stay high. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
Oh, okay. Well, definitely after 3 and 4 though.
One inside. Hold your line.
There we go.
Still there. Clear all around. Clear all around.
And we've lapped everyone, so that's challenge 1 complete. Let's put a gap in between the two because I'm here in 2 laps. I am pitting. And the rest of the AI should be pitting about 8 to 10 laps after. Alright, so that's in these 45 laps. These tires were destroyed. But we still have fantastic pace. Alright, so next time around.
Careful now, still there. Clear.
Alright, this
Clear.
time. Give me 4 tires.
We need you to slow down, please.
There we go. Perfect pit entry.
You're clear.
All right. Four tire stop, and we're good to go. That'll only knock us out to like 10th, 11th. There we go. All right, let's go get our let's go get our lead back.
Got one down low now. Got one down low. He's inside.
I think this
Still there.
this quote-unquote challenge race is
You're all clear on the
pretty
bottom.
fun. Having to pit on lap 45, as well as following what the AI do if the caution comes out.
Still there. All clear.
I mean,
all clear.
I still have no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna win this race. Besides, these trucks still need a pit, so. So yeah, after lapping the field, pitting on lap 45, coming out in 11th, already back up to 8th and on the way up front. I don't mean to jinx it, but this is going to be an easy race.
Hold your line. Stay up high. Stay high. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. All right, clear low. Clear low.
So, in the pre-race notes, it said that Parker Kligerman was well prepared for this race. I wonder how he's doing right now. I know he was in 3rd when I lapped him the first time, before the pit stop.
Inside.
Oh.
Inside. Clear all around.
This truck just
That car
feels
there's
so
on your
good.
Inside.
Gonna let up with Friesen because I know he's gonna just stop going into turn 1. There we go. And up in the
Still
P5.
there.
Tanner Thorson's just gonna hold up
Still
the
there.
outside line, but easy.
Clear all around.
Oh, thank you, Speed Dog. Up, and here comes the AI. So up in the P3, the only thing that can really save them from not just going back down a lap is a caution coming out like right now. Oh, and there's the rest up front. So back into the lead. So yeah, I guess it just makes up for the lack of pace that we had in Xfinity Auto Club. That finish was definitely not what I wanted, but given that that's in a 3-star team, and this is in my own team, it's kind of what was expected. Alright, so put everyone a lap down. And at this point, we're carefree. Again, just to reiterate that this is on Legend. It's just that this truck, this wonderful machine, is on 100 engine, 100 chassis, and 100 suspension. And it just dominates the field. I'm like half tempted just to only prepare like the truck for each race at like 95, just for the AI just to have a chance.
Still there. Clear all around.
Yeah, after the race, I'll show the stream the settings that I'm running on. It's a single stage, 100% Legend AI. The only thing I do turn it down for the difficulty is in Xfinity, and that's only because you're in a 3-star team. And the polarity between Legend and hard, between a 3-star team, is just insane. So like hard for a 3-star team is actually like actually racing.
Now you're clear.
I feel. But yeah, in terms of strategy, we're gonna pit on lap 90. Oh, and just going back to the settings real quick, the only thing I do run is on automatic, and that's about it. I have a feeling a lot of people will do that as well.
Stay on the bottom here for me. Careful, still there. Hold your line, you got one inside. Hold your line. Bottom lane's clear, use it if you need it.
But yeah, this truck is just on rails.
Caution's out, wave them off.
Alright, that means Parker Kligerman's going to get his lap back, and he'll be the only person one lap down. Let's see this. So that caution was for Joe Nemechek. So yeah, I'm pitting on lap 90 regardless. In this quote-unquote challenge race, if the AI was pitting, I would pit as well, but they're not, so I'm staying out. So yeah. It said in the pre-race notes that Parker Kligerman was well prepared, so I mean it only makes sense that he's going to be halfway decently fast, but he's still going to be slower than me.
Hold the wheel. Still there.
So like a good comparison would be like, say if like a 5-star team, so like say like Johnny Sauter. I'm actually just gonna let him give the inside just to show the speed difference. If like Johnny Sauter had like a pre-race note of saying that he's like well prepared, or he's like posted some fast laps in practice, it's like the same thing as running on 100 engine, 100 chassis, and 100 suspension. So they would run right around the same times as I would normally. So then and only then would there be like a challenge. But Parker Kligerman, I do believe, is actually in a 3-star team, so he's gonna be fast. He's gonna be faster than like Johnny Sauter, for instance, but he won't be nearly as fast as me. So yeah, at this point in time, just gonna click off some laps. Gonna have 25 laps to pit until pit. So, and apart from Parker, I'm in like no danger. No danger at all. Because by the time 25 laps comes and goes and I pit, I'm gonna have like half the track between myself and third place, and probably re-lap Parker Kligerman, so that's definitely going to be good. So even by pitting on lap 90 and like a caution coming out like right after, I will still be able to win this race. And I've even said this like from the top of the show that I have no doubt I'm not gonna win this race, or I'm not gonna lose this race, is what I mean. So on totally fresh tires, I've been finding that I actually can catch the tail pack in like 13 laps on this track. However, on like 80, it's probably going to be more along the lines of like 15 or so. So it'll be a couple laps until
that's the halfway mark here.
We start relapping. So halfway now. Sailman, thank you for following. Greatly appreciate it. I'm a new streamer. I stream NASCAR and occasionally Hearthstone. I mean, but mostly my NASCAR is the series that I stream every day. My gimmick is only 100% races. Single stage preferred. You know, the old style of racing. Where consistency is rewarded. Not that I have a problem with stage racing, but I just prefer single. So through my headphones, I can already hear the back of the pack steadily approaching. They are just now entering turn 1. So within a couple laps, we'll be able to see them. But yeah, I just cannot stress this enough. This truck is just on rails. barely have to turn into the corner, not even let up at all. So how are you guys doing today? Enough about me, how about you? Start seeing the back of the pack right there. Coming off of 4 now. See them entering turn 1 right there.
Caution. Caution.
Ah, okay. So here's the second part of the challenge coming into play. Since the caution came out, I'm gonna do what the AI do, and they're not pitting, so I'm not gonna pit. Looks like the caution was for John Hunter Nemechek. Really, you know, most of the 5-star teams don't encounter that many issues, so that's honestly kind of surprising.
Drive safe and be smart. Keep your head on straight. Be ready. Ready. Let's go.
Alright, so that puts Johnny Sauter back on the lead lap, and Parker Kligerman right next to me.
You're all clear up top.
Parker gets back down low. So, out of everyone, only myself and him should be pulling away from this pack. Alright, so coming around this time, we're gonna have 12 more laps until we pit. In that time, I honestly feel like I'll probably put like 8 or so seconds between myself and Parker. We'll see though. Tire wear is also starting to kick in too.
Tower is called a caution.
Wow, what is with these cautions now? Alright, so yet again, AI staying out, so I will stay out. Was that for Justin Haley and Harrison Burton? I just don't get Harrison Burton's AI in this game. Like, in real life, he's actually a really good racer. However, in this game, like, he's always, like, so far back in the pack. Like, it's weird. except for like 2 tracks, Martinsville and Dover. Those are like the only 2 tracks where Harrison Burton's AI is actually like pretty good. But only those 2 tracks. So this puts Dalton Sargent back on the lead lap, and Parker Kligerman and Johnny Sauter right back up behind me.
Car outside, hold your line here. Hold the wheel.
And that puts 6 more laps until we come down pit road. In that time frame, I'll probably put like 5 or so seconds between myself and them. Just the gap you get between 3 and 4 is just insane. The people that came down pit road on that last caution, I do not think can make it the rest of the way if this stays green. Generally speaking, you can only go like 55 laps in a truck race on normal fuel and tires. Well, in that sense, by the way, going back to the settings part, is that this is Legend AI normal tire wear, since this is 100% race. Like if it was like 25%, like I would put it on like 4 times tire wear, but since it's 100%, you just need normal. So yeah, you can go like 55 laps on a tank of fuel. Alright, so coming around, and we're gonna pit. In 2 laps. Already have a decent gap to Johnny Sauter, and that was just within a couple laps of being green. And on worn tires. Generally speaking, when your tires hit like 70%, they just die. Alright, so next time around, can barely even see them anymore. So this time around, the stop's going to be very standard. It's going to be a 4-tire stop. Nothing fancy or anything like that. And here we go.
Watch your speed, please.
Beautiful. One thing I never got is the actual estimated pit timer. Like, it ranges between like 15.3 and like 16 seconds. Never quite got what influences that.
Clear the pit. Hammer down. Come on, go.
So, we are 1 lap down, currently. But everyone in front of us needs to make 1 more stop. And we are just fast. So this is what makes the race interesting, I feel, at least at this particular track. I, generally speaking, probably would not do this on any other track. Maybe, like, Charlotte or something like that. But, the AI at Las Vegas, like, are just not on it.
Use it if you need it. Top lane straight.
Alright, so we're gonna just work our way back up front.
Still there.
What's the distance between Todd Gilliland? 5 seconds. We'll make that up in like 3 laps. Yeah, that's him right there. Moving into the last stint of the race, we can make it on fuel. By pinning on lap 90, that was like the second to last lap that we could have made before we wouldn't make it on fuel if we weren't saving. Along the outside of Austin Hill.
Still there. All right, now you're clear.
Right around it. Coming up on Brett Moffitt. Which, by the way, side note, are you guys excited for Talladega? No restrictor plates. I'm excited. Brett Moffitt's going to be in the 8 for Junior Motorsports for Xfinity. It's going to be awesome.
Hold your line, stay up high.
Good alongside Corbin Forrester and Cody Coughlin.
You need to stay up high here. Stay up high. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Clear all the way to the bottom. Clear down low.
So, gonna have to definitely let up because of John Honeymanchek right here.
Top lane straight.
But we're gonna do a fancy maneuver right here. There we go. Around Todd Gilliland. And alongside Gregson.
Hold your line, stay up high, stay high, still there. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Clear all around.
Easy. Get alongside Friesen, and that'll be for 7th.
Careful now, still there.
Catch the draft of Ben Rhodes, go to the outside, and pass Rhodes and Snyder.
You're clear.
Now we set our sights on Matt Crafton. Which, is he on the lead lap? No, he's not. He is the first truck 1 lap down. Well, was until I came along. Get alongside him, exiting 2.
Hold this line here. Hold your line, stay up high.
There we go.
Stay high, still there.
And those
Bottom lane is clear.
is Johnny Sauter and Parker Klickerman. We are going to get our lap back the hard way. Because they still need a pit too. if should be coming down roughly in 5 to 10 laps or so. So yeah. As we get a great run through 1 and 2, actually starting to catch their draft a little bit. Oh, that just isn't fair. Get alongside Parker Kligerman. We'll clear him in 1 and 2 and get alongside Sauter. He'll come back a little bit.
Hold this line here.
And clear. We got our lap back. Alright, so what's the distance? Dalton Sargent. Okay, 16 seconds. Which, I mean, we're going to pass them when they pit. So, it'll be more of a question of can I lap everyone again? Because the longer they stay out, the more it makes me think that the AI are just going to put fuel in it and go the rest of the way. So, coming up on the back of the pack right now. Already put like a good, what, 4 seconds between myself and Johnny. We're making great pace. Nice clean laps too. One-tenth off the fastest. Catch up to Jamie Mosley. Go around this entire group in 1 and 2.
Clear all around.
There we go.
Inside. Low lane's clear here. Low's clear.
We're actually probably past Quaffle here in 3 and 4. Yeah. No chance. So next up on the list is Joe Nemechek and Jennifer Jo Cobb. Go to the outside of both of them.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. All clear.
There we go. And got a nice little group up here. May not be able to catch them before they start pitting, but I'll definitely try. Oh, Dalton's ahead of it. Oh, Justin Haley's part of here. He's not having a good race. He's in 23rd. Wow. As we basically just go by the entire group in one turn.
All clear.
That's just how OP this truck is.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
Oh, there's that. And in accordance with that challenge I was talking about, I do what the front runners do, in which they're pitting. Oh, hey, it was for a blown engine. Who is that? Wendell? Can't tell. That means he's staying out. So yeah, we're pitting. Be4 tires. We'll be restarting 4th, but hey, that means we just... Was Johnny Sauter already down the pit lane? That's interesting if he's not pitting. So yeah, we'll be 4th, and that puts Ben Rhodes back on the lead lap. But this just means that
we're going green
with our pace, I mean,
ready?
We just won this race.
Green flag, green flag. Got one down low now, got one down low, he's inside. 24 laps, no mistake now.
So we'll go to the inside of Parker Kligerman, but stay on the outside of Dalton.
Always outside. Hold your line, you got one inside.
There we go.
Hold your line.
Always get up to full speed in the middle of the backstretch.
Inside, inside, inside.
And you hear the fans cheering.
Clear all the way to the bottom, clear down.
There we go, clear. Lead change. And from here we just run the laps down. But yeah, I really like Las Vegas, actually. Like in a 100 across the board car or truck, it may seem a little bland for some people, but that's why I implemented these challenges in order to kind of liven it up. But if you're in like a 3 or a 4-star team, this track is actually a lot of fun. A lot of fun to drive, a lot of fun to race at. To me personally, though, the one track I like racing on the most is Bristol on this game. Oh, I always love going to Bristol. nice gap. So yeah, this was a very interesting win. This will put us at 2 wins in the playoffs, for the playoffs, I should say, and extend our point lead. Well, because before it was Joe Nemechek who actually had who was second in points, but I mean, I don't think he's going to be there anymore, so we will definitely see. I think that's just what I'm going to do in this truck series for all the future installments, is not so much like split into like segments, because I know I can do that, but I think what I'm just going to do is if a caution comes out, I just do what the AI do. I mean, the next track here is Martinsville. And that's definitely going to be a one-stopper, so I don't think that will be much of a thing there, but it'll be Dover after after it. So yeah, it should be fun. Like I said, just clicking off the laps now. I mean, we've already have this race won. Top 5 are going to be the ones that are going to end on the lead lap. I know I'm not going to be able to get to Ben Rhodes in a span of, what, 7-8 laps? Next time by, it's going to be 5 to go. Yeah, only gained 2 seconds on Ben Rhodes. That dream's not going to be alive for much longer. But come off of 4. We're going to get below Justin Fontaine.
Careful, still there.
Lap him again.
You got this. Bottom lane's clear. Use it if you need it.
I don't know why I said bottom lane, but sure, why not? We're on the top of Jamie Mosley and Bailey Curry. And we're on the top of Timothy Peters.
Still there. Clear all around.
I hope I at least catch and pass that group up there. Just for the extra fun before we exit Las Vegas. Catch onto their draft. Get that little extra speed. Go around the extreme high side. Austin Wade itself is going to hold that up. That's fine. Extreme high side again. And there we go. Maybe can I catch that 3 truck group right there?
2 to go.
We'll find out with 2 laps to go. I will be able to catch and pass them. It only took 1 lap, wow.
Hold your line, you got 1 inside. Hold your line. Last lap, this time up. Clear all around.
And there we go. So, it looks like I'm gonna win. Johnny Sawyer's going to finish 2nd, Dalton Sargent 3rd, Kligerman 4th, which actually really disappointing for him, and then Ben Rhodes 5th. Come across the line. There we go.
Great job, driver.
Let's do this burnout. In the correct view. There we go. There we go. Alright. Let's see these results. Yeah, top 5 was pretty much set from green flag. Apart from Matt Crafton, he kind of had a disappointing day with starting 2nd. Las Vegas doesn't really pay out that much either. At least comparatively speaking, like Texas for some reason pays out more. But usually the more seasons you get, the better the merch payout. And points-wise, we're going to extend our lead to the new 2nd place runner, Dalton Sargent. Brett Moffitt also moves up. Okay. There we go. Us with the fastest lap and most laps led, really. No shocker there. Robbie Lyons with the most spots gained. And no shock to Bailey Curry. Alright. See if anyone's mad at me. Got a trophy for some reason. Perfect 10 probably for 10 victories. We'll see.
Hey, you've been doing really well out there. Great to see it. Keep it up.
Oh, here we go.
10 career wins. Congratulations.
Ooh.
10 wins, that's amazing.
10 career wins. Congratulations.
Oh boy.
You're a natural. Great job.
Oh man. Thanks, Cody Coughlin. Austin Hill, you too. And that's it. Alright, so we're going to move on to Texas and the Xfinity Series, and just to show that, that this was on Legend. See, right there. 100%, and then here's the rest of my settings. Alright, so I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I probably won't be on the rest of the day, but definitely tomorrow I will be